Hi everybody, welcome to Moto Club's Barrett Jackson's 2022 Las Vegas Collector Series Platinum Pack Drop. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to go over the pack that just dropped about an hour ago. Some great cars in it. We're going to go over a few of the details on the cars, take a look at them, and give you my thoughts on the NFTs for the Platinum Pack that just dropped today. So let's get right started. So if you guys are new to Moto Club, we are an NFT digital collectibles platform that you can buy, sell, and trade NFT card packs. We have some great partners. Barrett Jackson is the partner for the Platinum Series pack. This was some of the cars from Las Vegas 2022. Some great cars in it. Some of my favorite all-time cars are in this pack. So if you want to have some more information on these card packs, head over to our website, motoclub.io. The QR code is on the screen. And then you can also follow our socials. That is facebook.com/motoclubdigital, instagram.com/motoclubdigital, and twitter.com/motoclubdigital. So let's get right into it. So I'll do a quick overview. We got a quick promo overview of the packs, and then we'll get into each individual cards themselves. So let's take a look. Sorry, my mic was muted. So we got some great card packs in the great cards in the lineup here today. We got the 1970 Boss Mustang 429. We got the 2022 Hummer EV that just was released. Such a cool vehicle. 1958 Corvette Custom Topless Roadster, and a 56 Bel Air two-door hardtop custom. One of my favorite cars. This is going to be a hard one for me to give you my favorite, because I absolutely love a bunch of these cars for a few different reasons. So let's start off with the 1970 Ford Mustang Boss. So this car has a 429-inch V8 4-speed manual with a Hurst shifter from the factory, a Ford 9-inch. This has some of the pedigree of a lot of the cars that people still use these parts today. The Traction Lock 9-inch drag pack is actually the most swapped rear end in a lot of drag racing cars even today. I have a bunch of friends that they go from the standard 8.8 Ford rear end over to the 9-inch because it's so strong and it's such a good power plant, such a good rear end for high horsepower. Even vehicles, Chevy, Dodge vehicles will swap this Ford 9-inch into their car because it is so strong. So it is a great package here. Grabber Blue is probably one of the best colors that came in the Boss 429. So this has all the pedigree that you would want for a collector car. The spec on it is absolutely perfect, and that's why it was such a popular car at Barrett Jackson in Las Vegas. So let's take a look in a little bit more detail, and then we'll talk about the car a little bit more. So the Grabber blue paint, as you saw in the video, absolutely stunning. Probably one of the most popular colors that Ford has released. It's been redone on many Mustangs over the course of the last how many generations? I think we're at the 6th generation of the Mustang, 7th generation possibly. There's been Grabber Blue GT 500s, Grabber Blue Mustang GTs, Grabber Blue Mach 1s. Namely, some very, very cool cars have had that color scheme on it. So that is a really, really cool car color for the car, and it makes it super sought after. That's why it's 198,000 across the auction block. There was only 210 of these produced with Grabber Blue with a Z code designation, which it comes with the 429, the 4-speed with the Hurst shifter from the factory, the 391 traction lock 9-inch. So really, really cool car. Great collectible, and a great Spark NFT as well. So that is the first car that we have down. Probably one of my favorites, but we got some really cool cars in the lineup, so I don't know if it's going to be my favorite car. It is a Mustang. As you can see behind me, I am a Mustang fan. I love them, grew up on them, but there are some I'm a new Chevy guy that just bought my first Chevy, and some of the cars in this collection that we have today are some of my favorite GM cars as well. So let's get on to the next car. So this is a really cool and unique car because it is a Hummer EV. When you think of Hummers, you think of a big, bulky diesel, can drive over anything, bulletproof, and General Motors has made a Hummer with a full EV conversion on it. It has amazing power. It has a really good range, some really cool features to it. They're really setting the tone for the future of EV off-roads with this Hummer EV. So it has the EV engine has 1,000 horsepower and 1,150 foot-pounds of torque, which is absolutely unheard of for a road-going vehicle. So even if it is a heavier truck, it's still going to be a pretty quick unit. With 350-mile range, it has one of the best ranges as well. So it is going to be one of the coolest cars that you could get if you're interested in the new EV trend that's going on. This is going to be a great option for you. So let's take a look at the Hummer 2022 Hummer EV. All right, so what a cool vehicle. You'd think, oh, off-roading vehicle, not going to be that fast, but man, these electric vehicles really impressive in performance. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, GM estimates. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, put in perspective, that is something a older supercar and some of the fastest cars that you have seen driving around on the roads are not even capable of. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds is insane. So the fact that this big 4x4 with awesome off-road capability can give you that kind of performance is just amazing. So it's got some really cool features. The 4-wheel drive system has a crab walk mode that you can go do some rock climbing, ascend and descend on all various types of of terrain. Really cool 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler tires that come on it. Adaptive air rise suspension that picks the truck up 6 inches when you need and drops it down. Really cool interior features like a removable transparent sky panel, 14 speaker Bose surround sound system. So when you're out there off-roading, you got some great tunes cranking, and some really cool creature comforts in the vehicle itself. So really cool to see some of these really neat cars with some great technology come out and really refine this whole EV space. You know, whether you like EVs or gas, it's really cool to have both options available to you and be able to get a lot of the things that you think you're missing out on a gas vehicle in an EV, which is really cool. So that is the 2022 Hummer Series 1 that passed over the auction block here, and we got some cool Spark NFTs of this vehicle. So be sure to head over to motoclub.io if you haven't already and pick up yourself a card pack. This is a great lineup so far. So if you want to if you have any questions on the card packs or want to talk to anybody in the community, discord.gg, the link is in the description. Take a look at our Discord, ask some questions. If you end up picking up a pack, you can definitely head over there and show off your pack or discuss the pack with all the other community members in the Discord. So be sure to get joining on that Discord. And then also everything Moto Club is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those are our links. Links are in our bio and then also on the screen there. So be sure to check us out on our socials as well. So we got the last two here are just such cool cars. There's some really old favorites that have been customized and brought up to the latest technology, and which is some of my favorite older cars. I love the original numbers matching cars when I grew up. That's all me and my dad would go to car shows and we would see some of these really neat cars. But now that performance has kind of progressed and people want to have those old classic cars, but they want it to perform just like a brand new Corvette or a brand new Camaro. The technology is there to make sure everything has swapped over and becomes completely fluent in the vehicle. And a lot of the custom resto mod companies that do it have done a great job in building these cars to basically perform as well as something that was just rolled off the factory floor, and you still get that cool retro look from the 50s, 60s, and 70s that everybody loves. Some of these cars are timeless, and the fact that you can have all these creature comforts in them is just a great package. So that brings us to our next vehicle, which is a 1958 Corvette custom topless roadster. It debuted at the Darrell Starbird's National Rod and Custom Show in February 2022. Received some awards on design, execution, and craftsmanship. It comes with a 7-liter LS7 V8. If anybody's not familiar with that, the LS7 is what came with the Z06 in the C5 generation. It's really high revving, really light V8, all aluminum, dry sump oil. So basically what that does for the car is there's two types of different oil distribution for it: a standard oil pump and pan that lubricates the engine, and then a dry sump system. So the problem with a standard oil pan that you're probably used to in one of your vehicles is if you take a really fast corner at the track, it sloshes the oil around and it starves the engine of oil lubrication. With the dry sump system, you can take the corner as hard as you want and it's always lubricating that engine. So the LS7 is such a really cool engine to be putting in a older style Corvette. So new style Corvette engine in an awesome older car. So let's go through some of the features after we take a look at the video. All right, so you got to take a look at classic red Corvette, topless, roadster, probably one of the coolest cars even when it was bone stock and fully restored. But the fact that it has that LS7, it's got a 4L75E transmission in it, so quick shifting. It's got a fully upgraded cooling system, fully upgraded Holley fuel injection setup on it, full exhaust, and it also has some great suspension components. And well, it's fitted with a C7 Corvette independent front and rear suspension with coil adjustable coilovers all around. It's got a Wilwood 4-piston rear brake setup on 14-inch rotors and a 6 pistons in the front, which is going to make this car stop as good as a brand new Corvette. And it's going to be a light, pretty light car, seeing as the Corvette is always fiberglass. So it is probably one of the coolest cars, and it does the upgrades to the drivetrain are only a part of the package. It has a full interior that's been redone with Android Auto touchscreen, with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, power windows that sync up to a remote. It's custom rolls, custom billet one-off rollers for the windows, some really cool features and some really nice touching, full custom interior. Dash, everything has been redone, and then it's wrapped with a set of one-off billet 3-piece polished aluminum wheels with Michelin Sport Cup tires, which I'll tell you, I have these on my Corvette. They handle phenomenally. They are such a sticky tire for the track. So this car has a total package where you could cruise. The LS7 has some great driving manners on the street, but if you were ever going to take this work of art onto the track, it would be a very capable track car as well. So such a cool car. That's where it's really going to be hard for me to pick one of my favorites out of these, because the last one here is, in my opinion, even cooler than the Corvette, because I always love these types of cars. And this is a 1956 custom Bel Air 2-door hardtop. If you've never seen a Bel Air 2-door hardtop, I'm going to show you it right now. You saw it in the promo video. They are absolutely gorgeous. They are one of my favorite cars of all time. Just the lines, the look, the style of it, just such a neat car to have, even as original numbers matching. But this one is special because it has all the same similar upgrades that the Corvette does, just in its own way. It's been modified to be a little bit more of a it's been modified to be up to date in terms of the engine, the transmission, and then also some of the creature comforts inside as well. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll go over it in a little bit more detail. So as you saw there, the lines on the car are absolutely fantastic. It's one of my favorite. It's one of the best looking cars that has ever been designed and released to the public. So this one has a bunch of cool custom features. So it has a 6.2 liter LS3 engine. Now the LS3 compared to the LS7, the LS3 is what was offered in the standard C6, Z06, and also the Camaro in the C6 generation, which is 2005 to 2013. Phenomenal engine, all aluminum V8. This one has been built and has some really great performance part that produces about 550 horsepower. It's backed by a 4-speed automatic transmission, completely smooth firewall, so they've done a lot of engine work to make it look really nice under the hood. It's got full coilover suspension, custom exhaust, a great a really high-end two-tone paint job from or two-tone interior, sorry, from Warren Giles Leather Interior. Billet cup holders, digital switches, custom dash cluster, resto mods, fully air conditioning, power windows, full sound system. So it's built to be a sweet, super sweet cruiser that has some great horsepower, great handling. Driving a car from 1956 stock, they weren't the best handling cars, but I bet you this thing handles fantastic. So that is one of the coolest cars that we have had in our Moto Club packs, and I'm super excited to see if I can get one in the car pack here, which we're going to open up in a couple minutes. Usually what I do when we do our pack releases is give you my idea of what would be my favorite car out of the card packs, and this one is probably one of the tougher ones. You'd think that I'd go straight for the Mustang, but I think the 1958 Corvette Custom Topless Roadster would be my favorite car. The engine is fantastic, the transmission is fantastic, the work that has gone into this car is second to none. The fact that it has a C7 full front and rear suspension, that is gonna make this car be such a cool package. The fact that it's gonna be great handling on the street, and it would be a weapon on the track with that high revving V8 with the dry sump LS7 and the full C7 independent front and rear suspension. So I think my favorite here is going to be the 1958 Corvette Custom Topless Roadster. And if anybody in the chat wants to give their thoughts on their favorite, I'd be happy to see it. But that would be my favorite, I think. Probably second would be the Mustang, because I'm a Mustang guy, and the Boss 429 with Grabber Blue. That's a tough car to overlook over a Corvette, especially for me being a Mustang guy. But that Corvette is absolutely fantastic, and definitely one of my favorite all-time cars out of all the card packs that we've done. That 58 Corvette is one of my favorites. So now we're going to take a look at the card pack here. So let's go over to Moto Club's website, and I'm going to open a pack for you guys, and we'll see what we got. Right, so I got my platinum pack here that I bought just unopened. Keep an unopened pack just for collectability. I've opened all my other packs, but I like to have this a platinum edition pack just sitting unopened there. So that's something that I've done myself. It's a great thing for collectors to have those unopened packs. But I'm going to open the Collector Series Platinum pack that just dropped today right now. And as usual, our team does a fantastic job of bringing these cars to life on motoclub.io. So some really cool cars that I have here. I think my collection is fantastic, and I'm really happy to see what I got here. So it looks like I got one of the 1958 topless Roadsters, so I'm pretty excited for that. So it just gives you an idea of the work and the craftsmanship that our team does when they're doing these NFTs. They're just fantastic. Let's just take one more quick look at it here. So just classic Corvette, such a cool car. Really love the lines of the 58. C2s are probably one of my favorite cars. But the C1 is a great car as well. So, just a little overview of our website here. If you want to share it, you can share on our website, and then also if you want to sell it on our marketplace, you have that option to sell the individual NFTs also. So let's go back and see what else I got here in the pack. So it looks like I got a 58 custom Roadster. See what else I got here. So it looks like I got two Hummer EVs. I got duplicates. So this is a great example of what you can do with the duplicates. So I'm gonna I'm going to personally keep one, and then I'm also going to put the other one for sale on the marketplace, and that'll give me somebody buys it, I can buy more packs, or save up for the next pack that's on its way. So so the Hummer, just a great looking vehicle, even though it has some modern characteristics and the futuristic EV, you can still tell that it is a Hummer, and they've done a great job capturing that. So looks like I got one more here I can find. I was hoping to get a Mustang, but I don't know if that's in the cards here. So it looks like I got the two EVs. So it looks like I got the two EVs and the Corvette in the pack. So really cool. Was hoping to get the Mustang, but sometimes you gotta go on the marketplace and grab yourself what you need on the marketplace if you don't end up getting the car in your card pack. So really cool that I got the 58 Corvette and the Hummer. So really cool. Props to the design team for the NFTs. They just always killing it with the with capturing the essence of the car on the auction block, and giving us the best display of our NFTs that they can. So hats off to them. So that is all the cars that we have in our card pack. So a great lineup today. They are on sale right now. Head over. You can hit that QR code on our on the screen there if you want to head over and grab yourself a card pack. Motoclub.io is the website. You can go to Discord, which is in the chat, to show off some of the NFTs that you got. Facebook.com/motoclubdigital, Instagram.com/motoclubdigital, and Twitter.com/motoclubdigital for all the information that is coming up for Moto Club. Stay tuned to see what's coming down the pipe, and that's where you're going to be able to see it on the socials there. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you next week for some more Forza action. So stay tuned for that, and there'll be more details on our socials to come. So you guys have a great day and happy collecting.